It's a summer archaeological dig at an old plantation site way back off a back road in Jefferson County out from Lorman. The old house is in sad shape, but the house is really secondary to why the Archeological Conservancy is interested in Prospect Hill. It's because the grounds around the house are such a rich repository of plantation artifacts. Jessica Crawford is the Southeast Director for the Archeological Conservancy.
I like to look through people's trash. That's what we do, or the things that we leave behind. I like the buttons that we found this week. That's really interesting, especially the shell buttons.
It's all fragments of a story, and Prospect Hill is a lot bigger story than perhaps you'd expect. In the mid-1800s, 300 enslaved people from Prospect Hill were given their freedom and were transported to Liberia in Africa, where they adopted much of the lifestyle of the people from Mississippi. James Andrew Whitaker from Troy University in Mississippi State is heading up this week's dig. He's wanting to explore the lifestyles that managed to transcend the Atlantic when the people from here set up their society there.
It's Mississippian history, it's African American history at a broader level, and then it's also at an even broader level African history. It's transatlantic history in a sense, because this particular site was so tied and connected with the founding of an important part of Liberia.
Martha Hudson and Ellen Brewer, a mom and daughter team from Clinton, volunteered to dig.
Had dreams when I was a little girl of being an archaeologist.
Now that never panned out, so she became a teacher and dug out historic facts for students for her career. Well, this week she's digging up history at Prospect Hill.
It helps me become more a part of the story, kind of something I could do to remember Juneteenth as well.
History is always changing. I really like being about the process of changing it.
And places like Prospect Hill are where many of those new facts are dug up, literally, out of the backyards of old plantations where enslaved people once lived and where their left-behinds fill in the gaps the history books didn't bother with.